Okay, nice to see you all. Great to be back at F3. Thank you so much to Barbara and the team for pulling this together and inviting us all. It's fantastic to be here. We are, as an entry to F3, and the first one's up, we are a team of two organisations. One is Qualitas Health, which is an algal producer, and my own company, Aquaculture Innovation, which I'll talk about a little bit in slide 3. So Qualitas Health is a company that grows algae, began operations here in the US in 2013. A couple of years later, they went to commercial scale-up. By 2017, they launched their first product, which I'll talk a little bit about later, and they went national with that in 2018. So it's been in the market over a year. As for myself, at Aquaculture Innovation, we've been involved in developing and commercializing innovations to meet the challenges of aquaculture for 20 years now. We have done that with biotech, fish health, and tech products, and done that through product positioning, development of strategic partnerships, and strong customer relationships. And that has contributed to the growth of brands like AQ1 Systems, Europharma, and Aqua Group, which are all in the market today. And then in 2014, I started working with Ridley and gotten interested in feed ingredients, and actually represented Ridley at the last F3 Challenge a couple of years ago here in the Bay Area. And today I work with about 3 feed ingredients innovators, Qualitas being the one with a fish oil substitute. So, farming algae, how does it work? Could I have the presenter's view on the screen down here, please? So farming algae, how does it work? It works pretty much like all other agriculture, all other crops. You grow it, you harvest it, process it, it gets made into food and ingredients, and it goes to the market. So it's fairly simple. Why does Qualitas use open ponds? Oh, you can make the left-hand side bigger for me rather than smaller, thanks. There's lower cost inputs. It's less complex, so there's less instrumentation required. It's got a significant overlap with traditional agriculture, and it's very, very scalable, which I'll demonstrate in the next couple of slides. So Qualitas's operations include a large site of over 300 acres in Texas, and only 55 of those are operational. So there's plenty of growth to be had there. And then they've got a 900-acre site in New Mexico, of which only 110 acres are currently operational. And that's those 2 sites. You can imagine if you've got the right kind of land with lots of sun and not too much moisture in the air, there's lots of potential here. Now, what do they do with that? And how have they got there? So Qualitas has worked very hard to overcome the problems of people who have been trying to grow algae at large scale over the years, in particular Nanochloropsis, and there's been a lot of failures in that area. What Qualitas has done that's been different is scaling up by working very hard to translate practices from traditional agriculture into algal culture. And that has resulted in the, that has resulted in this product coming to market, which is human capsules of algal oil, EPA, DHA, and they've been in the market here in the US for over a year now and are doing very well. So agronomic practices, what does that mean? What it means is that there's these 4 operational areas that you see up there in front of you. All of those can be altered to ensure that the culture stays healthy and pest-free. But they are overlaid obviously by seasonality, which is something that you just have to face, and the main driver of everything they do in terms of agronomic practice, which is crop protection. In crop protection, they use integrated pest management, covering all these areas you see in front of you. they're growing a microorganism. Got to keep that in mind. It's critical to be proactive, not reactive, and to monitor very closely and consistently. Have early identification processes for issues that may cause crop failure and mitigations or preventions for those. And that's what's enabled Qualitas to get to where it is today. Also giving them less chemical usage, higher productivity and lower costs. And really it's a combination of agri and aquaculture technologies. So what are the products from algae? The ones that are relevant in terms of animals are the feed ingredients coming straight from the algal biomass. And then if you do the oil extraction, you've got your DHA, EPA here, and you've got the defatted biomass. And for this next slide, I want you to think about the defatted biomass. What we have here is some work on fish replacement research, where the defatted biomass was used in diets to substitute for 33% of the fish meal, and you'll be hearing more about that this afternoon from Palab Sarkar, who's going to present that work. When it comes to the fish oil substitution, the Qualitas omega-3 product, omega oil product, is 29% omega-3. It's 17% EPA and 11% DHA. And it's ready for use in fish and shrimp feeds. And that's it. Thank you very much.